Hey guys, I hope the microphone volume is alright now. I changed a bit from the last set of streams that I did, but it should be okay, I hope. So, I'm sitting here in a house that is so warm right now because I put the fire on and it's almost like a dwarven smelter. But yeah, let's get back to our fort. I've loaded up already. It's boats blockades. Oh yeah. I don't see any boats on this here river, but maybe we'll build some at some point. All right. So we built a little bit last time, and we have a few of the necessities set up. A crafts dwarf, mechanic, carpenter, mason, and some serious storage space here. This will be used for farms later, I think. We also started digging out the Grand Hall and the living quarters here, as well as further down here a nice area for our forges and some workshops. Set up another set of masons and mechanics, as well as carpenters, so we can produce a lot. Down here we have a wood furnace, some smelters, and I'm going to start once we are done with the building itself. We are going to start with migrants, and yes, this is Dwarf Fortress. If you didn't know the game from before, it's let's just say. Judging the game by the graphics is probably not a good idea because the graphics aren't that special. Now, I'm actually running this with a tile set, which means that you won't have to watch the ASCII goodness. It's it can be a bit of a learning curve slash cliff to get over. Let's see, what did we get? We got a few. Did I get 3 gem setters? I'm gonna bring up a dwarf therapist here so we can connect to the game, and whoa, I think I'm gonna restart. No, there we go. Migration wave. These are the last guys that we received here, 7 of them. I'm gonna make them all civilians so that I can keep a little bit track of them. What do we have? What do we have? A furnace operator. Ooh, a blacksmith. Although his gem cutting is very nice, I'm going to be using that, I think. So, or her. Let's see. Gem cutter. The good thing with having them set up as civilians is that I can easily find people to set to jobs that I haven't filled. I'm gonna make some glass later, but for now let's head down to our beds and bedrooms here. We have 16 beds and 22 dwarfs, so that just won't cut it. We need a manager. Do we have any manager material here? Let's check the civilians. You can be an appraiser. Oh, you can actually be a good broker and a bookkeeper. Broker, bookkeeper, is that a bad idea? I'm not sure. Actually, we have a better bookkeeper. Noble. And you would be the other noble. What are you? Are the broker, but let's just replace you. You could be a manager. That's nice. Perfect. So let's see. The new nobles. Domas, you get to be the bookkeeper. Let me check again. Domas was the one for bookkeeper. Yes. I'm gonna replace him. He's actually not that bad as Yeah, he is. Appraiser Aban. You there. You're the appraiser. And the manager would be Obok. Oh yeah, by the way, if you do want to have a dwarf in the game, just let me know. For those of you who are watching this in the chat. Just looking at my dwarves here. Yep. We will need, since these guys require some... I'm just gonna make a very, very simple for Obok. He's the correct one, right? Yep, and Domas. Everyone can get a dwarf. I'm gonna bring up the therapist here, and as you can see, we have a couple of interesting dwarves. You wanted an axe dwarf, Naros. You can get one. He is actually a very good potential candidate for that. He's also the militia commander. I don't think I can set names like that. Or can I? I don't know. I can set nickname. Neris? And we have 07. What do you want to be? Also, Crocodile wanted to be the farmer, so I'm gonna put you as a farmer. Let's see, who's... Crocodile. And 07, whichever. I'll put you in the army. You might not survive that, I'm sorry. Where do you set that up in... Oh. Yeah, let's see. Setting up your nicknames to be replace first, last, or... Oh, it's in deinit. I'm not gonna go for that. Just don't want to restart that now. But now that you guys have your nicknames, it will be shown like this. So your Neros, Zeroy, and Crocodile. There you go. You are currently, Crocodile, you are planting some plump helmet seeds. Awesome. Alright, I do wanna check this. Oh, they're digging. Oh, sorry. I wasn't in game. I wanted to make sure that we are digging here. But we'll also now need to build some beds. 16 and doors 16. I kind of like the manager. It makes everything much easier. These are just remains. I should dump them at some point or just burn them, or I don't know. The comedic constructs, which is the militia squad. You don't really have any weapons yet, so that's actually something I'm gonna work on. But I have to make pig iron first. So make 6, 7 something. Do we have any more of the... No more coal. Although, no. Plenty of flux. Could be useful, could be useful. Um, right. Just let time pass a little bit here. And I need to set up the bookkeeper to be working on highest precision. Perfect. One could say that Dwarf Fortress is Minecraft in RPG form, but it's way older. There were RPGs, what do you call them? Dungeon crawlers, roguelikes back in the 90s, even late 80s, I think. So it's a very old type of game. Oh, look at that, guys. We have coal in the walls here. And we have plenty here for them to go. They've started building the doors. And I'm just gonna switch quickly over to Dwarf Therapist and make one of the civilians. I'm not showing this on screen. I'm gonna make one of the civilians into a mason because I need to have 2 masons. There we go. Just pick a random guy. There we go. I should make a jeweler here. Or a set of them. I don't have any blocks. Yeah, there we go. I like these groups of 4 because it kind of helps setting everything up. The comment here of therapists being funny. Well, when you've started playing this game and played it for a while, you will know what therapist means. Let's see. The doors are going, but still no beds. What are our guys doing? Mugs and stuff. Okay, that's fine. Later, when we get some blocks going, which I'm actually going to start making, you can actually manage this game without Dwarf Therapist, especially if you happen to have DF Hack installed, which basically gives you the same thing in the game, but it's still a bit of a pain. So you can make a lot of things. I can toggle on animal dissection depending on what it is, but you can also do it by going to the dwarf itself and going into P, as in, I don't know, profession, I think, and then L for labor, and just choose whatever you want. Oh, by the way, crocodile. City colors. That's your last name. Congratulations. Wonder what you are called. Drink mirrors. And Neros, you are sounded painted. Okay. Fantastic names. I love the automated names in this game. It is hilarious. Alright. Alright. So, we are seeing some doors being made here. That's good. And once the jewelers are built here, I will want to start digging out the storage areas. He's making doors and blocks, and perfect. Yeah, indeed. I should dig this area out as well. And make more charcoal, since we don't really have any coal left. How are we for... Oh, it's still smelting. How are we for pig iron? Stock's looking good now. We have 6 pig iron bars. Perfect. That means we can actually melt these into steel. There we go. We are making doors and blocks, but the beds are slow. That's alright. Oh, perfect. Our diggers are ready. You want a bedroom in the shape of a sock, Naros? Suppose so. You are the militia commander after all. Like so? That's one sock. The most common cause of death for dwarves is socks. I agree with that. Right. A bigger sock. This won't be dug out for a little while, but being the OCD man that I am, I will want to mirror this. And I mirrored it the wrong way. There we go. Perfect. The diggers are ready to dig, but I think it's more important for me to... No, not that one. To dig out this area. It's gonna be the main forge, where we create all the cool stuff. Well, thank you about the microphone. It's I kind of want to change though. The microphone is not that good. It's just one of these headset microphones. It's a Logitech one, but I am looking to buy a studio mic, one of these on a boom. It could help a lot for the quality. If you give me a second, I'll find the... I'm gonna post the link to the headset that I have, and you'll see it. Yeah, for those of you who didn't know, I am Scandinavian, therefore my hilarious accent. I kind of want to dig this out, but this here is more important right now. The microphone that I'm planning on getting is... let me see if I can find it now. Microphones... Let me see. Where is it? No, I can't find it. I'll spend more time when I take a break, I think, to find that for you. Oh, we're getting some steel now. That's very good. At least some. Bars. Where are you? Am I blind? There. Bars. 8 steel bars. And we can make a little bit more, but we are quickly running out of charcoal. and our wood supplies will be dwindling because of that. So out here I want to build a wall. So I'm gonna make sure that this side of the river at least is clear of woods, trees. Well, language is difficult. We got these need some food. Yeah. Perfect. And it's late autumn. First traders should be arriving soon. Let's see. Yeah, how's this digging going? I am going to build my first forge, and I'm gonna place it there. Actually, we'll place it there. So we have the forge in the central area, and I just pointed at the screen. That's just silly. In this area here. And we can dump these items. Also dump these items. Although now we can't actually build. Oh well. Look at this, I'm all out of coal. We have plenty of bars to smelt. That's not good at all. So I'm gonna make this stockpile here for bars that are only steel, I think. Yeah, steel only. Wonder where my dog disappeared to. Oh well. Oh, passed out on the floor. That's good. What do we have here? We have hematite, we have limonite. Huh, not bad. Jewelers. I want you guys to cut as many jewels as possible. And we can put the jewels there. It's gonna be the main places for storage later. I'm drinking chocolate, although I'm running out. Unfortunately, I have work early tomorrow, so I can't be drinking too much tea, or I won't sleep. Oh yeah, we did find the caves, but it's been blocked off. That's good. Oh yeah, dogs. I should do that. Who could be the trainer? War dogs, and I want... Actually... Who is our woodcutter? Is he also the carpenter? No, he isn't. Am I just blind? Woodcutter, there it is. Oh, it's also the farmer. That's not too good. These are not original graphics for this game. It's a tile set. I should make you an animal trainer and caretaker as well. And then we can go back into our animals list and select him as the trainer. Perfect. Do you need to have a kennel now to do that? Work animals. Well, they're not animals. Perfect. Plenty of beds now. That's going to be... Oh, I hate it when I do that. Three beds to go, and we do have almost all the doors. Okay, so if I don't need a kennel, they will just train automatically. One door short. Oh, okay. Let's make this area here into our... Oh, smart. Animal training area. Can you train a warbull? That's sad. It would have been awesome, though. And we're still making blocks and some beds there. We need to make more drinks. That should do for a while. And we don't have a lot of food, so we might as well just cook up some easy meals. What's everyone doing? Dumping this area out. Now you can build this. Bar and block stockpile here. And we block this out to be steel. Perfect. And this can take from this pile here so that everything that this produces will get first moved to this one. Should be alright. There we go. And how are we for the blocks now? Oh dear lord, that's a lot of various blocks. I should have assigned a stockpile for that. Oh well. I need to start building the wall now, or we'll get run over soon. There. So we have a mix of blocks. I'm gonna use awesome microcline. Make it 3 wide. I'm gonna wall this area in, so we have these lakes inside our area, and yeah, we'll see how I wall the rest. 22 dwarves, and the beds are almost finished. And some blocks. Perfect. After the beds are done and the doors and everything, we're gonna make this. Need 4 more doors. More door. I'm sorry. Couldn't help myself. The advantage of using stone blocks is that you save on stone. You can build with raw stone, but you get 1 stone from the stones that you cut out, but you can get a lot more from blocks. I think it's correct me if I'm wrong, it's like 4 blocks per stone. Plus, of course, stone blocks are quicker to move. We'll quickly see that once we start dumping out an area. And we have steel bars. Awesome. First, I'm going to check what you guys have equipped. Let's see. What do you have? How do you see that again? I can check here, I suppose. You have a copper battle axe. That won't do. And you have nothing. That also won't do. Do we have weaponsmith? Yes. You there don't do any of that, but you can also do... Well, I'll keep you as a blacksmith. We have a weaponsmith. He's not very good at it, though. But I'm sure that can work. Oh well, I'm gonna make some steel battle axes, 2 of them to be exact. And after that, we are going to make a pair of breastplates, pair of helms, and greaves, and shields. Don't think I have that. Pig iron. Make some more steel. Perfect. Why aren't they digging that out? Oh, they are digging this area out. Hopefully they will dig and will get... I don't like this. I mean, these are legendary diggers, but they can't still get a drop from the coal that we tried to dig. Sad. Is there a way to get them to drop more often? To get stone drops? Or is it just skill based? You see, not a single of them. There we go. We actually have 1, 2, 3, 4 coal. 5 and a couple more. So we can now make coke. Perfect. Okay, so mining skill only affects speed. Okay. Are they still digging? Oh, they're down here digging now. That's good. These 2 here are both going to be furniture, I think. And not sure about this one. But we are going to open up so that we can haul quicker between these. We needs refined coal. Oh. Wood burner. Where are you, wood burner? You aren't... You are burning wood. Or making charcoal, well that's good. Oh well. We've already made 1 steel breastplate, that's awesome. I'm gonna suspend these until we can make more coal here. You can make coke, and after that you should have enough to make more. I should make a stockpile nearby here for any type of coal stone. Actually, I do have one here. Good. Alright, so this embark is pretty good. It has a lot of really cool stuff. I need to build the beds now. And actually the socks should be there. Only fitting to have a opening in the location which would be the toe. Anyone notice something from real life on that? Rightio. Rock doors. I am going to start building plenty of tables now, so we can get a fairly decent dining hall. That's the last bed coming down there, and we can make rooms. Repetitive work, it's part of this. I remember back about a year ago when I played this the most, I got repetitive stress injury problems with my fingers and arms because I was playing it so much. It's an awesome game. It's fun even in real life. We do have some decent crafts now, so when the traders arrive, that should be good. And we already started building a wall, and right now I'm building a very basic wall. It's gonna be 1 layer thick and of mixed stone, just any stone that I have. Yes, that is correct, Naros. 2 microcline, the rest phyllite. Should be alright. So it's gonna be a very mixed up area there. 35 drink. Some food. Mason here is making rock doors. I'm going to tear these workshops down though, after he's done. Did I make no, none of these are crafts dwarves. Gonna take down 2 of the mechanic ones because don't really like that. Alright, we have plenty of coal now. And I can even make more, so I'm gonna set one of them to repeatedly do that, and then we're gonna go back to make steel until we can't make any more steel. Rock doors are finished, which means that I should be able to lock up my dwarves into the dining hall soon. Come on. There we go. Whoa, what are they? Parakeet man. I don't like the look of that. I'm gonna station you guys up here. Maybe you can chase these parakeet away. Yeah, you can go back down. They ran away. I've struck pyrite. And look at this. Plenty of coal in these walls here. I think this area here is fairly coal rich, which I like. More blocks. But before I do that, which stone is more common? I have a lot of dolomite, but I also have a lot of phyllite. Let's check our stocks. Stones. Phyllite is the most... No, dolomite is actually the most common. But it's a flux stone. What I'm thinking of doing here is, for our masons here, build a stockpile in this room. I know that this can cause the whole fort to slow down incredibly because it's so much work for them to do, but I'm still gonna do it. Where's phyllite? There we go. And then these will give to this, 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 and this. So they can only make phyllite blocks for the moment. So, any other people who wants to have a dwarf in their name? Drop a comment in the chat. If you don't have the chat, you should sign up and get chat because it's fun. Look at this, got plenty of steel. And also plenty of coal. Very good. The amount of coal that we have is going to be very important because without it we can't make any stuff. After this we should also make some... we can make normal iron anvil. 3 of them. How are we for iron? Of course some will go with the pig iron, but we should be fine. Now everyone is hurrying to... How come there's tetrahedrite in this? I'm dumping the tetrahedrite out of this. Also, wheelbarrows. I'm not gonna forge one though. A wooden one will do. We'll make 5. Alright, rock table. Let's make 20. Thrones, 20. I'm gonna place a craft dwarf there. And queue up. Let's make 80 blocks. I have some more mica blocks there. This is gonna be one of the entrances. We're gonna have one down in this area and then one with a bridge over there. What is he doing? Oh, he's brewing. Brewing is a good thing to do because if you run out of drink, fun times. Now we can destroy that one and this one. And we can reuse this whole room for farms. I should probably dig that out to be outside so that we can get... That's actually kind of funny. That was my phone going off. I'm gonna take a quick break here, guys, and be back with you in a few moments. Sorry about that. Had to pick up that phone. Yeah, sunberries. Actually, we should probably gather some plants here. Just to see what we can find. Look at this. We have plenty of... We have tourmalines and some spessartines, I suppose. Rose quartz, zircon, plenty of cool stones. That is good. Okay, he's starting on that now, but we're going to increase the priority of the blocks, I think. You can claim these. Tetrahedrite does not have to be there. Okay, ran out of bituminous coal, which is alright. This guy here could smelt 10. And once he's done with this, are these guys actually equipping? You have a steel battle axe and a steel breastplate. Perfect. And you have steel battle axe and breastplate. Good. Good, good. Yeah, so I foresee that we will have a problem with coal eventually, but there are always trees we can burn. I wonder... Tempted to make a little bit of a dig zone here to see what we can find. Let's do that once these are done. And the masons should have everything they need to start building this. And why is that? Oh. Hmm. That's the wrong one. There we go. We'll just dump these so we get rid of them. And look now how slow they walk when they get stones. Look at him there. Very slow. Steel shields coming up. I should probably go into the scheduling for you guys and make sure that at least training is, let's see, active and training. Yeah, stockpiles covering stairs. It's annoying, and that blinking is also very annoying. Wait, Zeroy became a hammer dwarf? No, you're an axe dwarf. Let's take a look in the therapist here. Oh, you actually have hammer as your favorable weapon. I should fix that for you. A steel hammer should do. Steel warhammer. I wonder if they are one-handed. I think they might be. Oh, let's see. Are they starting on these? Yes. The blocks are getting made, the tables are getting made, wheelbarrows are also getting made. That's very good. These are for the kitchen. Yeah, this is for the kitchen, definitely. I'm tempted to just dig up and make an area here which is not accessible from outside, but will be from our kitchen areas. Alright, so warhammers are single-hand weapons. That's good. Well, very good for me. Now with you guys training here, yeah, should be fine. Oh, that's some awful quality. Well crafted, actually. I didn't know that the minus was a well crafted, but alright. That works with me. Also, I'm going to make this into an area for some more precious metals. And he's training the dog for war. Very nice. Being trained. There we go. Where are you? There you are. I can now set... No, not that one. Him to have that as a war dog. Oh, I realized something. I don't have a block storage. Dump everything there and set this to be a stone block area. Perfect. Now this will keep going, and of course they managed to move some of the coal coke up there because this one is flooding. Can this have bins? Yes. Not cabinet. Let's make 10. We have plenty of wood. We actually don't... We actually... Oh. Oh, they're moving items around. We actually don't have anyone collecting... collecting plants. Actually, we do, but... No, wait, we don't. I'll let him do that. Crocodile is doing all the farming here. Everything. Which is good. Dedicated farming. He is our expedition leader. Why were you... Oh, you're no longer doing any of that job. What can we put you as then? Weaver. We'll need a weaver eventually. Actually should start on that fairly soon. There we go. I'm back to game. So this is block for the blocks. Gonna tell them to dump this area out as well, because that's gonna be for furniture and stuff. We're gonna dump this. I'm gonna dump this. Plenty of dumping orders going on here, which is not the best thing, because it slows down production of everything, but I can live with that. We can build more forges now. I'm gonna use blocks. It's kind of interesting that you don't need magma-safe forges. There we go. And you are smelting... Oh yeah, I think one hematite will smelt into more than one bar. That could explain the sudden amount of bars that I have. Look at that, they're so slow. What do we have? We have some cave swallow man. They're hostile. Oh, they're down in the caves. That should be alright. And some more blocks. We can just queue this up. Didn't want to build there? Oh, that's my dog barking. Perfect. Now we have a bit more walls going. Do I have... I'm just gonna turn these two civilians that I have extra. One of them... Oh, switching over to therapist here so you can see. One of them is actually a very good brewer, so I'm going to move him down to the farmer group. Or her. And the other one is going to be a mason. Good. Righty-o. The reason for the extra is so we can produce all these tables and stuff. I'm gonna make this the furniture store. Actually, this can be gem store. I don't have a border collie, I have a Shetland sheepdog. And, well, kinda young. He's a year and a few days, actually. So, but we're also getting another one of these in about a month. So, lots of sleepless nights, I am very sure of that. So, that'll be awesome. Is it just me, or have we not had any traders? Oh. Hmm. I wonder. Going to make a temporary bar and block stockpile there. For phyllite. Since we are making a fair deal of those blocks. What is everyone doing? The miners aren't actually doing anything, so I'm gonna fix that. You guys get to dig out here. Prepare more rooms. Get a lot of rooms going here. Perfect. Righty. Oh. I think I'm going to let this live stream run until 9:30, which is in half an hour from now. Oh, look at this gypsum. That's gonna be good. We'll see what we can get from... Why is our buffalo fighting the other buffalo? I don't know. Yeah, so I'm a bit worried that we don't have any traders and it's late winter. They usually arrive... I haven't seen a caravan at all. That's gonna be interesting. Let's see... We're making some of these tables and thrones, so we could probably start placing them now. Let's see. There. I will carve this whole area out later. It's quite possible that this world was so peaceful that all the dwarfs died, but at the same time, I don't think so, because I could bring an anvil, which means that they must have been gathering resources. I don't know. I have too many jobs going for my dwarves right now. It's not good at all. We could take some of the blocks from there just to speed things. Oh! The expedition leader was taken by a Fey mood. Now, here's the interesting thing. Do we actually have... Let's follow him. He's grabbing a mason's workshop, and here he goes. Where is he? this is another legendary earring, I will cry. Can you make something decent? He's picked up. I don't know if the phyllite blocks are to be carried away. The quartzite is something he carried there. He's carrying more. Legendary floodgate would be awesome. Okay, he's missing something. He needs rock and cut gems. How perfect. What kind of gem do we want? We have a ruby. I kind of like a ruby. So let's cut 2 rubies. Oh, I did make this a gem stockpile, but they should only be for cut gems. And dump this eventually. And make this a gem stockpile for uncut gems. That we will currently take from this stockpile. Someone coming here to cut this ruby? No. Spring has arrived. Okay. That's perfectly okay, but still no traders. Kind of like that he screams out that he must have rocks and cut gems. Imagine walking by him. It's like, I must have rocks. Well, good for you. There are plenty of rocks around you. I must have gems. Well, working on it. Should probably take the jeweler off hauling for now, so that we get less of that. Let's make a few more steel weapons. Actually save up the metal. We can live with it as it is right now. Come on, jeweler. Who is the jeweler? The gem cutter is going to construct a building. That's all right, but I don't want you to do any hauling. Now he's gonna go on a break for 3 months. I can feel it. That's usually how it works. Still nothing. Sigh. There we go. Cutting rubies, which means that our mason will go and grab a ruby, and he has begun a mysterious construction. Are you guys ready now? Let's see what this will be. Legendary floodgate. Legendary door. I've actually not seen them make artifact doors. Can they do that? Although I do think they can. Ooh, more coal. Brilliant. Oh. That's not what I wanted. I'm just gonna use the mouse for this. A stone bed would be awesome. I'm gonna give that to my first mare. can I resize this to fill this whole room? Oh, yes. Meeting hall. Now we can get rid of this as a meeting hall. And free that. Perfect. Oh, I should probably look and see what he likes. He likes porcelain, bismuth, bronze, violet, spessartine, millstones, and a cave wheat. Oh, he's gonna make a legendary millstone, isn't he? Well, I suppose I can get that industry up and running then. Finished goods stockpile. Everything finished goods. That will be good. Come on. Finish your job. A quartzite millstone. Sagolamid, a quartzite millstone. Okay. Good work, I suppose. Let's take a look at it. This is a quartzite millstone. All craft dwarfship is of the highest quality. It is encrusted with oval quartzite cabochons. This object menaces with spikes of ruby. How do you make a spike of ruby? Okay. There's an image of Anis wisp whale, the black bear, and dwarves in Mika. Anis wisp whale is surrounded by the dwarves, and the artwork relates to the rise of the black bear as an enemy of the roughness of clarifying, which is our, I don't know. Yeah, so that was part of a legend. Well, I have a millstone. Suppose I just build... Needs millstone. Can I not use that? I need mechanism as well. Let's build a few of these. But that mood, did that make him... Oh yeah, look at this, guys. He's now a legendary mason. I'm I'm gonna like that. That's gonna be fun. Right. I don't have anything... No, the other masons will not be fired because one is a legendary one. No, they have to train up the old-fashioned way. Through hard work. Why are not my woodworkers working? Probably because there's no wood for them down here. Gonna dump this out. And we have a wood stockpile. Perfect. Wood stockpile? I don't know. Metal clothing. I can't make a steel shirt. But I suppose equipping everyone with breastplates wouldn't be a bad idea considering what usually happens. But also very expensive when it comes to materials. Now, is that... That's gonna be the outer edge. Fillet blocks. There we go. I wish there were shortcuts for making 10 long walls. Oh, all out of blocks. That means I need to make even more rock blocks. Another 80. Should do, should do. Alright, this here he can cut a lot of... Oh! There we go. Cut a lot of stones. The last one was onyx. Oh, the last one was actually pink tourmaline. So, zircon, spessartine, ruby cell, amethyst, sapphire. We can cut more rubies. And we're not gonna cut any of the other stone. I suppose cobaltite can be cut, but these two should be enough. It's plenty for one dwarf anyhow. Having people wear male shirts, yeah. It might be possible, considering that we have, if we can make them into this into steel. Let's make a whole deal of pig iron bars. I am very worried about the lack of traders. That's not gonna be good at all. That probably means that we don't have access to any kind of trading in this fort. Let's build this up as I thought we should. If I make this stairway, our dog is passed out on the floor, well, kind of, with his legs in the air. Awesome. No. Down stairway. Farm area, and farm area without flooding, please. Just gonna make this into a big open area for farming. It's far out enough, and that means that if we can keep the plants here, move down here for storage, I can actually expand this down there for drink and food storage. That will be awesome. We can actually have a back door into our fortress here with some kind of security measures, of course. Did I just see that we struck native gold? Well, we've had gold before, haven't we? But this is a lot of gold. Let's dig out an area here. Something like so. And they're still digging this out. Let's see. More tables. And how are we for drinks? Still good. How are we for plants? Not so good. I need some bigger farms. We'll do that in these once they're done digging. Yeah, I seem to have a bit more viewers than last time. That's good. Millstone, we just need some mechanisms. Can we get that, please? Do I even have a I do have a mechanic, but he's also our legendary mason. That's not gonna work. Okay, let's find... Well, thank you so much. Let's see. I'm looking for a mechanic. Well, he can be a mechanic, I know that, but... He can be a mechanic. There we go. Mechanic go. And back to game. And he's done with the first set of stones. But look at this, we're gaining a bit. That's good for trading with the elves. Gonna give gems to elves? I don't know. And well, oh, you flatter me, guys. Don't do that. Goes to my head. I need more steel. My girlfriend is now laughing at me for some reason. Oh, that's true. No migrants. Does that mean that the dwarf civilization is dead? Is 22 dwarves everything we're gonna get? This is a challenge. Here I build a grand fortress that will house hundreds of dwarves, and I get 2 waves of... Yeah, time to get people married. They don't need to work so much, though. Why aren't they finishing up my thrones? Probably because they're busy. Busy digging. And carrying stuff, yeah. Any suspended ones here? Yeah, I will need them to make hundreds of babies, that is for sure. But... Why isn't he planting more? Am I low on... I have plenty of plump helmet spawn. Do I only have 1 dwarf planting? No, I have 2. I'm adding another one now just to make sure. Actually, that's probably not needed, but we are going to make an outdoors farm area here. That's gonna be a good place. Just a few farms here, and oh, I never cooked the spawn. And I shouldn't cook the plump helmets either. Although I usually get an overflow of it eventually, but why is that forbidden? Oh, it's down here. They're actually holding a little store of stuff here. A feather man with the wings and head of a bird lives underground, isn't very muscular but has a gigantic build. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to mess with them yet. That could cause fun a lot earlier than I expect. So we are the last of the dwarves. That's gonna be awesome. no traders, no nothing. I don't know why I even make crafts. But that makes everything so much more precious. That's going to be a very interesting fortress to play over a long time. I don't think this fortress will last. We'll have a legendary creature come running and go like, hello, and then kill us. I need more blocks. Hopefully the elves and humans will come and trade. I don't expect them to, though. We have found whip wine, or whip vine. That's a tricky word to say. Let's make a food storage here. And go for... where is it? There we go. Take from still. Oh, that's the furniture stockpile. No, delete that one. That one there should give to that. And brew. That's a trick to force him to use the whip vine to brew the next set of... yeah, if he had access to it. They need to move it over there first. Come on. He should see it through the chain. How's your training going? He's a novice axe dwarf now. Good going. And the dwarves are actually not that angry with me yet. That's always a good thing. They tend to kind of go berserk eventually. There we go. Now we can make... or can you even make alcohol from that? Yep. And now we're low on plump helmet spawn again. That's whip wine. Okay, now it's whip wine. Let's delete this one here and set this to plant that all year. And then brew a little bit more. Just to make sure that we have plenty. Sure. Who do you want named after you? Don't worry, Neris, I will keep you guys training outdoors once I do have the wall up. Also, getting shot is good for your health. Or was it the other way around? I'm not sure. Okay, we can now build one of these millstones. Sagolamid, the super millstone. An axe dwarf. I don't really have a lot of dwarfs to spare right now. I'm gonna pause the game and head over to the dwarf therapist here and take a look. This is what we have, and I think this is what we're gonna have to work with. He cannot be an axe dwarf. I don't want to send my smiths out. None of these are really good axe dwarves. There are farmers left, so if you don't mind, I'm gonna give you... You can be our woodcutter and farmer if you don't mind. There we go. You are currently storing items. Well, that's no surprise. That's usually what they do. And he's digging. There's only a little bit more to dig out here. I'm going to start making beds, but with a lack of dwarves, can we survive that long? Can we import dwarves? Probably not. Yeah, here's the thing though. Do I have enough? I do have... No, look at that. I don't have a male cat. So I'm gonna have to trade for that. Same for the dogs. I only have female dogs. I can't... I only have female buffalo, so I can't breed those. This is gonna be interesting. Let's continue the wall a little bit more. Oh yeah, that's right. If I had picked a civilization and done pre-build, well, I might have had a better starting point, but hey, fun, right? I'm out of blocks. I need just one more block. Oh well, I'll wait. Yeah, if this fort falls, I will start a new one with a prepared fort, which will probably fall even faster. That's usually what happens to me. I don't know what I do. More wood. Should probably have an opening here. Oh, look at that. That's the parakeet men again. Only one more throne to go. Oh. I haven't even started pulling in water to my fort, which is probably gonna be a problem eventually, but all in the name of science and all in the name of fun. Do we have anything that I can cook now? I'm not certain I should cook that. I could cook the plump helmets. That's not too much a problem, since we will be getting a lot of it as soon as this grows. And this is currently growing sweet pod, so more variety of alcohol for the dwarves. Oh, we have rope reeds now. We build another food store there. No, wait. Rope reed is not an alcohol bearing plant, I think. I should tell them to gather everything in there, just to make sure. Oh, their skills are pretty good now, I think. Well, one. Well, yeah, I suppose. It does make booze. I will try. Plants and only rope reed. Take from there. Oh, okay, river spirits. That's awesome. I'm worried about the lack of food now. Yeah, look at that. We have 0 food stores. Can they eat seeds? Probably not, but give to that one and tell him to brew. Do we have any rock? Oh, we have quarry bushes. I should make a farmer's workshop. Yeah, I'll send everyone to gather plants as soon as we can. But first of all, just set someone to plant processing here. I think we'll be fine. I hope. The dwarves are not exactly happy, but they're not unhappy either, so... And they only eat like once every other month, I think. That's with rope reed and... Come on. Pop. We have river spirits. Perfect. And you can delete these. And plump helmet is growing now, so we will be getting plenty of that. With the rope reed though, we can start growing that. They're done with the jobs now, so let's make 12 beds and doors for that, and a throne. Attend party. Looks like a kind of boring party, isn't it? We have 2 there. Kind of boring, yep. We're not really low on booze, so I should make a few easy meals out of that. Yeah, look at that. And I do have someone for cooking, right? Yes, I do. But now we have 5 plants. Awesome. Why isn't anyone building the farmer's workshop? I need to have any of the farming skills. Let's let them work a little bit here. And I'm going to make this into a stockpile for all the gold that we find. Gold nuggets. Can also make, actually gonna make that a smaller stockpile. I don't think we'll find that much gold. And make this into silver. And galena is silver and lead, so that can get its own stockpile in the middle here. There we go. So we can start smelting those into bars, and that's gonna be this area here for bars that are of precious metals, such as gold. Gold and silver and copper. Probably platinum, electrum once I get those. But yeah. Hey, look at that. The wall is getting there. Phyllite blocks. I should have enough here. And there. Let's move our cows over there, because they are actually starving. There is no grass for them to eat. And we now have some meals. I'm curious what kind of meals though. Do I actually have a storage place for meals? Yes, here. Wine, spirits, wine. Elven caravan. Now, I have never really been that happy seeing the elves. But this time, that is awesome. Let's plan our bridges. I know that you can walk over these, but still. Yeah, I suppose it's a first time for everything. Wonder, do they like gems? Probably not if it's in a legendary sorry, a legendary bin of wood. They're gonna hate me for that. But I can trade everything but the... I didn't get to finish that up. That's a bit of a pain. Hopefully there won't be any mugs outside here. They love wood, just not cut wood. Where are they? There he is. They have arrived. Are any units bringing items to the... No. None of them are. Yeah, I kind of find that funny that you can buy an a wooden earring from the elves and try to sell it back, and they'll be so angry that they'll attack you. It's like, you sold me the thing in the first place. You should be happy. Giving it back, you can sell it again to someone else who needs a wooden eye ring. Eye ring? Ouch. Earring? Where are we dumping items? Because I see a lot of dumping being done here. Oh, they've already brought items there. Oh, this is gonna be a good thing. What do we have? Crow, fox. Fox, horned owl, raccoon. Strawberry wine, but unless they actually bring me the strawberries... Fisherberry seeds. I should get that, definitely. Rope reed seeds, so that I can plant. Okay, that's a lot of cloth. Ooh, look at this. Sunberries. Ah. 5 wild strawberries, fisherberries. Trading for food with the elves. Never thought this day would come. I suppose getting a little bit of cloth might be a good plan until I get my cloth industry up and running. Otherwise, they didn't really have a lot of good stuff. I mean, who needs a sword made out of larch, really? Sunshine barrel. Is that what I think it is? I've heard of moonshine, but... Okay, so they have a crow. Fox. Fox squirrel. Fox squirrel as a war animal. I doubt it. Let's give them some stuff here. We need to break even on the trade because I've asked for a lot of stuff. I'm gonna trade them at a profit because that way I'm gonna actually not give them this much in profit, but that much. But I'm gonna grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more barrels of that and some more berries. Ratweed as well, and some thread. They will never agree to this. They did. I am impressed. Okay, I have plenty of food now. 106 plants. I have enough seeds to plant. Check the seeds here. Fisherberry I can plant there. Actually, that's got whipvine. Can I make another? I don't like that you don't have... There we go. There. I'm not gonna go for foxes because they're not combat animals. I think. Perfect. 12 doors are done. We place them down there. How are we for beds? Got a couple. Oh yeah, let's see, Are you the woodcutter? Yes, you are. You're also gonna get the other war dog. We have some gems. Not a lot, mind, but that doesn't really matter for now. We'll get more once we start digging again. Speaking of digging, these guys are now attending a party. I need to get them digging. So let's make that the kitchen doors. And eventually, once the party is done, they will start digging. Eventually, I hope so at least. Anyhow, guys, I think I'm gonna round this off now. I've been talking non-stop for almost 2 hours. It's starting to take its toll on my throat here. But I think I'm gonna run at the same time next week. If you're here, that would be awesome. We're gonna continue this fort and see how things go. Tomorrow I am going to do a Kerbal Space Program live stream. If you want to join that, you're free to do so. It's an awesome game and we're going to have a lot of fun. Tomorrow I'm going to try to plant some people on the moon. Plant saying I don't know if I can land there. But yeah, I will see you guys